Yo, what is up you guys, Mr.Exotic here, and today I'm just going to be showing you how to make a Frontline Cleric build for solos, duos, and trios. First, we're going to check out the gear that you should be wearing, then your perks and skills, and then your spells. This build that I have right now is 42% PDR without the shield, and 103% move speed with 160 health. It is absolutely insane. For the gear, we're going to start off with the helmet with a Chappelle de Fur. If you get a purple one, it is 5 agility, which makes you have no move speed penalty. Next, for the necklace, we have a necklace apiece. It is the best neck in the game. I went for personally one with max health bonus, additional magical damage, and armor rating. You're going to want to stack a lot of armor rating in order to be a frontline cleric. You need a lot of PDR, therefore you need to stack some armor rating and max health, therefore we have the necklace apiece. Next we have light gauntlets, again stacking armor rating, and we have a little bit of vigor just to get that max health up. It is the cheaper option other than max health, so that's why I went with it. These gauntlets give you 3 agility, 3 strength, so they are great for basically everything. They're -5 MR, but your will kind of makes up for the lost magic resist. Next we have the champion armor. Again, I went with extra armor rating, double max health rule, and that is kind of what you are going to want to use with your chest. You're going to want as much HP as possible, plus as much armor rating as possible, while not losing too much magic resist, which is why I am not going with a ruby silver cuirass. Next we have an adventure cloak. Now, this is simply because I just want my move speed to be up. As you saw earlier, we have around 103% move speed. This is a big part of that. Without the 4 agi, we would be around, I think, 101%. So, having that 4 agi is absolutely massive. Next, for rings, we have 2 Grimmies. Both of them have armor rating on them. Again, stacking armor rating, huge, especially with a cleric. You need the armor rating or you will just get bombarded by every other class. Fighter will be better than you, barb will be better than you, and you will get cooked by a rogue if you do not have this armor rating. For the pants, we have loose trousers. These are just the best pants in the game. I went with max health and armor rating rules on them for the reasons I said before. I did add a little bit of dex in there just because it was the other rule that was there. I could probably get something better, and I probably will, but for now, these are the pants that I am going to be running with. Next we have Lightfoot boots. These have the highest move speed in the game, and I went ahead and got some with additional move speed on them. These are very expensive, so if you can't afford them, go with something else with additional move speed. I'd say maybe lace turn shoes with additional move speed. They're a lot cheaper. If you can't afford it, get the Lightfoots. They are amazing, and they just help out with the move speed a lot. They don't have a lot of armor rating, which is the downside about them, but move speed is king at the moment. Moving on to perks and skills, we have Perseverance for our first perk. It reduces all types of incoming damage by 2. Perseverance is still very good even after the nerf, and I would not switch it out for anything. Next we have Protection from Evil. Again, this is one that got nerfed from 50% to 30%. It is still very good. I would not switch this out for anything once again. Those curses that the warlocks hit on you are going to be 30% less effective, as well as if you're beating Cyclops and you get slowed or anything like that, or the rockfall or the petrify, you will negate 30% of that debuff. Next we have Advanced Healer. You could switch this out for Faithfulness, but I personally do not. I think Advanced Healer is a very good tool, especially if you're not stacking a bunch of magic healing, which I am not. I'm mostly stacking for damage, but again, you can definitely use Faithfulness instead of Advanced Healer if you feel fit. Weapon Mastery is one of those ones that you can also switch out. I think you could switch it out for Faithfulness or Holy Aura, depending on what you want to build for. Holy Aura is very good. Faithfulness is very good. You could switch out the 2 perks that I just talked about interchangeably. There's a lot of things you could do with it, but personally I run Blunt Weapon Mastery just to get that extra physical damage. Next we have Smite. Smite is one of those ones that I will never ever tell you not to bring. Smite is my best friend. It is amazing. I have barely ever played without it, and it is my saving grace in a lot of fights. It gives you a lot of consistent damage. Sure, people can bait it out, but if you're running this particular build, they really can't. Moving on to spells, we have Lesser Heal. Lesser Heal is just one that you always want to take for solos, duos, trios, no matter what. Next we have Divine Strike. Divine Strike gives you 5 weapon damage for 20 seconds, which is huge if you have a ranger or anybody else on your team, even on yourself. It is a great tool to use. And if you really think about it, if you run Smite and Divine Strike, you're getting 15 at least extra damage per hit. Next we have Bless. It gives you 3 strength, 3 agi, and 3 will for 30 seconds. This is mostly for the agi, honestly. It gets your move speed up a little bit, which again, move speed is king, so you're going to want to pop Bless in a lot of these fights just to get that strength up. It gives you that little bit of magi resist as well with the will and magical damage. Again, buffing Smite and strength just goes with your physical damage. We have Protection. It is basically a prop pot that you can cast on yourself and your teammates, and you get 5 of them. It's basically a gold saver. You can bring prop pots in and take like Sank or something, or you could switch out Bless and take Sank if you are running trios or duos. I think Sank is a really good tool. But if you're not doing that and you're running solos, Protection Bless is your best friend. Protection, again, just gives you that extra little damage that you can take. So that is why I personally use it. Last, we have Holy Strike. It is basically the Cleric's only range other than Judgment, but we're not using Judgment. So, Holy Strike it is. And with that, that is basically the build. If you guys would change anything, please let me know in the comments. Or if you guys have any questions about the build, please let me know again in the comments or on Discord. The Discord link is usually in the description, or it is on my channel page. So yeah, just let me know what you guys would change or if you have any questions. And thank you for watching.